Hey, there's another Alabama guy too.
Art Monk is now number one, the most prolific pass receiver in the National Football League's history. Touchdown, Washington Redskins.
This is Harry Hog Football, the original Redskins fans podcast. On today's show, we talk about the game between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants and signings on the last day before the trade deadline. This and much, much more live with Aaron and John. Yo, what's up, John?
Yo, what's up?
Excellent.
Welcome, everybody. Harry Hog Football, episode number 459.
Yep.
Coming at you live on Halloween night from Harry Hog East and West. And I bet you're saying it's not Halloween night. But yes, it is where I live, because apparently tomorrow there's going to be rain, and kids today can't handle rain, so they move an entire calendar day one day before so kids can go and get candy and rot out their teeth. How do you feel about that, John?
Cut!
Man, this is what I got to say about it. When I was a child, if it rained on Halloween
Yeah. You go
and
in
you
the
couldn't
rain.
brave the weather to go get some candy, you didn't get candy.
Yeah.
Simple.
Pretty much, yeah. Cut.
You can see the same kind of thing happening in the NFL with all these rules on the quarterback and all this and that. Hits
Okay.
and non-hits, and it's going to be tag football by the time we die, dude. Tag. 2 hands. Maybe even 1 hand, because 2 hands there's too much pressure. Anyway, yo. I'd like to give a shout out to our benevolent sponsor, Desmond C. Lee. You can reach him at Desmond C. Lee 2 on Twitter, because Desmond C. Lee 1
It's taken, hacked,
or hacked.
or hacked. Dude, don't mind me. I'm just having myself a early the day before Halloween, not Halloween, unless you live in Louisville. Pete's Kit Kat Bar in celebration of beating the Giants.
Woo! Hey, I still didn't get the hail to the Redskins on here. Oh my goodness! Hail to the Redskins!
Woo!
I called it.
I don't know about that.
I remember what I called with 8 minutes left in the third quarter. I got to come
You
clean
said
up.
that game was O.
Yeah, I was like, this game's over. We're going to lose. 8 minutes in the third because our offense was so horrible. I think that
remember
made
Difficult, yeah.
was that after Vernon Davis dropped that wide open pass?
I think it was.
Yeah.
That was like an anti-atonement for the one that he had earlier. That was a good pass.
Totally. Did he have a good one in that game?
He had one before that. And then he had that one. And you
All right.
totally forgot about that.
There's a lot of clamoring in the chat room. I'd like to give a shout out to the people in the chat room tonight. BNG Buns, Pepper Spray, Alamo City Live Music. Is that it? That's everyone in there right now. So you guys need to get in here and get in the chat room and watch the YouTube. We got all these old school people that still listen on iTunes. And that's going to be pretty difficult tonight because as of right now, HarryHogFootball.com is down.
Josh has not paid the bill. Really, Josh has not given us the information so Aaron can pay the bill from our Harry Hog account.
Yeah, so as of right now, Harry Hog Football is down, so this is exclusive podcast only on YouTube.
Only. With the
Until we
thrall.
get it- Until we pay for our website. Or it was hacked. We don't know.
Or it gets hacked. We're not
We
really
don't.
sure.
We don't even know for sure that we do have to pay for it. We're just assuming that we need to pay for it, and we didn't get any of the alerts because they went to Josh.
Yeah.
Where is Josh? That's a good question. Here's where Josh is tonight. He had to.
He's hanging out with Linus.
evening. This is the evening that his family traditionally sets aside to go pick out a pumpkin. Yep, that's where he is.
Pilar?
So anyway, let's get into this. Let's talk about this football game. I was only able to watch it once, and that was on Sunday Live. I haven't watched it again since. And you guys know how my memory's getting, so we'll see how I can remember from 2 days ago. I do remember this. Our offense sucked, except for Adrian Peterson.
Except for Adrian Peterson, awesome.
Our defense, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Greg Stroman.
He's getting better. He's showing up more. He's getting better.
He is getting better, but he gives up at least one huge play a game. Why? In what? I don't even know how to put this into words, but why was Greg Stroman for the first quarter and a half covering
Odell?
This is one thing that me and John's dog, Grant Pawson, saw eye to eye on this week.
Who?
We both wondered why Greg Stroman was covering Odell Beckham.
Yeah. All alone. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe that's his side of the field. And then finally,
you got to change sides of the field then.
I know. And Josh Norman ended up having to take him from eventually, and he covered him all over the field. And for the most part, I mean, he kept him. He pretty much kept him in check. He had pretty good stats, but he was still in check.
Mm-hmm. You know who else was in check? Saquon Barkley. He still got over 100 yards all purpose, but it was like 30-some rushing yards, and they abandoned it.
They abandoned the run, just like the Cowboys did.
Saints abandoned it too, but they were still able to tear us up because they have awesome receivers.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. But not anymore, because we picked up Aaron's favorite new dog. Clinton
Dix. Remember when we signed Dix?
Oh, my.
Howard Johnson is right.
I got a rash, man.
Quite possibly the best name in the NFL, and he's on our squad. We don't even have to make up a nickname for him. Clinton Dix.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. He's perfect.
We do have to abbreviate it, though, because it's a little long, so maybe we'll just call him C Dix. So C Dix. All right, you heard that nickname here first. C Dix. We signed him. People are clamoring about it all over the chat room. All they're talking about is C Dix. C Dix. That's all they're talking about. We got C Dix. We got C Dix on our team. Awesome, dudes. I'm excited about it. Alamo City Live Music is pointing out that Pro Football Focus has DJ Swearinger as the #1 safety in the NFL, graded at 90.0, and C Dix at #2, 87.70. The best two safeties in the NFL this year are now in our defensive backfield.
How did this happen?
And we only traded a 4th-round pick for him. Of course, this is the last year of his contract.
Yeah.
But still.
Apparently, he wanted a lot more money than they were going to give him. And so he said that he kind of figured he was going to get traded this season before the deadline, which also tells me that he thought they were going to suck.
I see. BNG Buns says, and I quote, "I see a lot of dicks in the future." Oh my goodness, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Michael Graff, welcome to the chat room. He says he feels a lot safer tonight now that he has C Dix.
A friend of mine, a friend of yours too, Ken Stedman, who is a huge Packers fan. And I remember saying the only person last year, the year before, I was like, the only person I want from your team other than Aaron Rodgers, or no, I was talking about from your defense because they were so bad on defense, was Ha Ha C Dix. And boom, we got him.
Dude, I didn't see that coming. I mean, it came in at like, I got a text from my friend Kevin at like, I don't know, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? And he's like, we got C Dix. I'm like, okay. And then I was like, hold on, is he a safety or a cornerback? Because I was kind of hoping it was a cornerback, but
Yeah.
I was
too.
like, that's cool. That's great. I wish he was a cornerback because we could really use a cornerback, but oh my.
Having him ranging around out there at free safety, because I mean he's exactly right. He's played on really crappy defenses in Green Bay pretty much his whole career.
Yeah.
I mean he was
a first round pick.
Yeah, he was out of Alabama.
Oh, I didn't realize he was from Alabama.
Yeah,
Wow, so now our entire defense is from Alabama.
I know, right? They keep
We might
saying
as well just call them our AAA team now.
well, they are called the what are they called? Razorbacks. They got a
Alabama?
hog as their mascot.
No, that's Arkansas.
Oh, dang! you're
Alabama's the
I'm
Crimson
thinking of
Tide.
Crimson Tide. I don't know what was I thinking.
I don't know. You're getting old.
I'm getting old.
You're older than I am, dude.
Well, roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
I saw a guy. I stopped at the grocery store on the way home today, and there's a guy in there with the Alabama shirt.
Did you walk by and say, Roll Tide?
No, but I thought about it.
I would have done it. All right, think about these possibilities. How will this affect the play of DJ Swearinger, knowing that he's got a quality free safety back there beside him?
Well, hopefully for the rest of this season, they should really kick rear end back there. You know, having him who are our safeties?
Nicholson,
who's
suspect.
He's suspect right now in Everett. So
Everett, I haven't even seen on the field.
I've seen him like one play a game or maybe two, and that's it. So he's at the very back of it because they put Troy Apke on the IR today. So
Oh, really?
yeah. So
Is that how they made space for?
I guess so.
C Dix.
C Dix.
So is his last name?
Is
his first name Ha Ha and his middle name's Clinton and his last name's Dix, or is his first name Ha? His middle name's Ha. And his last name's Clinton Dash Dix.
The Ha Ha. There's no dash there. So there's only a dash in Clinton Dash Dix.
So what's his middle name? We don't know.
That's a good point. Let me see.
So Ha Ha is one word, or is there a space?
There's a space. Of course,
And that's
there's
two
space.
words. That's his first name and first middle name. Then, if he has another middle name, we don't know. Does anyone in the chat room
I
know?
wouldn't call that middle name though. I would say that both of those are his first name. You can have a space between letters in your name.
No, that makes it a different word, dude.
It doesn't matter.
Then it's not your first name. Your first name is one word.
Unless it has a hyphen.
At least where I come from in Virginia,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't have a hyphen. You just told me.
Hold on. I'm typing in his name.
A hyphen makes it the same word. So his first name's Ha. His first middle name is
Okay,
Ha.
here we go. I looked it up.
Okay. I know you guys are wanting to know the answer to this.
Is Ha apostrophe. That's what I was thinking. The apostrophe goes in the names a lot. Ha apostrophe
Ha.
Sean. And then his middle name is Trayshawn. And then it says, Ha Ha, with quotes, Clinton Dash Dix.
Wait. Hold on. Let me make sure I got it correctly.
All
His
right,
first name is Ha Ha
Hashan.
Sean.
No, just Hashan.
Oh, Hashan.
Ha apostrophe Sean, so his name is Hashan.
So Ha Ha is like a nickname then.
Yeah, it's like, but his name is Hashan Trayshawn Clinton Dix.
Hashan Trayshawn?
Yeah,
Clinton Dix.
but Hashaw has an apostrophe, but Trayshawn does not.
Wait, Hashaw or Hashan?
Hashan, Trayshawn, both of them end with N's.
That's what I was getting at. Hashan Trayshawn Clinton Dix.
Okay, so
Dudes, I want you to
HHCD.
welcome to the squad right now. Whoops, not that. Not that. Welcome to the squad. Our man, Hashan, Trayshawn, C6. Yeah. All right. Welcome to the squad. Hey, I think people in the chat room want us to actually talk about football.
We were talking about HHCD.
That sounds like a freaking mental disorder. HHCD. I mean, I got HHCD. Talk to your doctor if you think you have HHCD. Or if you notice any bleeding or bloating,
blood clots.
loss of vision or diarrhea. You may have HHCD. All right. We're never going to get over this name, dudes. I'm sorry. I mean, we're like 12-year-olds, you know, hearing a fart or something. I mean, what can I say? All right, let's try to focus and get back onto the Redskins. Giants game. Offense sucked. Defense was amazing. We had 7. You know what we had, right? Please
I believe
tell me
we
I still
had.
have the sound effect.
I believe we had.
I don't have the 7 sacks. Are
What?
you kidding me? I don't have the 7 sacks sound effect anymore. I really have to.
Dude, this whole show is about HHCD.
I got a 0 sack.
Fellas, get this. It was really refreshing to see 0 sacks. 0 sacks. I'm used to seeing like 3 or 4.
Well, where's the 7 sacks?
I can't believe you don't have that on there.
Oh man, I'm gonna get fired. I gotta find it for next week. Anyway, we had 7 sacks, dudes.
7. It was really refreshing.
It
Not
was
the-
really refreshing to see 7 sacks. I can't remember the last time I've seen more than 2 or 3.
Or 3 or 4.
Anyway,
Yeah. We had, dude, last podcast, we were just talking about how Matt Ioannidis is like maybe the 3rd best guy on our defensive line now. The 2 Alabama guys are getting like double teamed all the time. And Matt Ioannidis, he's like, we said he was kind of like the slot receiver. He might be your 3rd best person, but that guy's going to get a lot of yards because
he's cashing in.
he's cashing in because he's getting covered by a nickelback. And so Matt Ioannidis, I think, is going against like, you know, the offensive lineman. They try to block the best defensive lineman first, and so he's like 3rd string, and they're just like, we can only send, like, if it were us, Laval after you from the offensive side. He's just like, Laval, and he picks him up and throws him just like he did with
Kazoo.
Ezekiel. Yeah.
Oh, when he threw Ezekiel Elliott, that was the funniest thing I've seen all year.
Yeah.
How many
pretty much.
sacks did he have in this game? I think he's got like 5 for the year now, right?
He had 2.5.
Or did he have 5 before? How many has he got? We need to look
He's
at
got
that.
at least 5.
Yeah. He's
2.5. Ryan Kerrigan had 1.5.
I
Allen
predicted
had
Ryan
1.
Kerrigan was going to have 2, remember? I was close.
Yeah,
I just had to get his
Clemens
hand
had
in.
1. Deron Payne had 1.
Yeah, it was amazing, especially in the
And
second
who
half.
didn't have any sacks? The Giants didn't have any sacks.
They don't have anyone to sack anyone.
They didn't sack anybody. So
They
boom.
tried. They couldn't get past one job, Moses and Trent Williams. Speaking of, what's going on with the injury report? Trent Williams dislocated his thumb and had to come out.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
see that big man playing with. I see him playing with a hurt thumb. That's what my question
Oh.
was.
yeah. I'm sure. Like that's the plan right now. So we're gonna get the
Injury
official
report
list
doesn't come
tomorrow.
out until tomorrow, though, does it?
Tomorrow. Yeah. So
Let's see. What is the chat room? Chat room. Have you guys heard anything about the injury report?
Clinton
know.
Dix.
Clinton Dix. I got to say this one more time so I can try to remember it. Hashan, Trayshawn, Ha Clinton Dix. Hashawn Trayshawn.
Hashawn
When his mom got mad,
Trayshawn.
was she like, Hashawn Trayshawn, you get in here. Get in the house. Tell me what I did. Get in the house, Hashawn Trayshawn. Tell me what I did.
Hashawn Trayshawn Ha Clinton Dix, Jr. the Third.
It is not Junior the Third.
No.
Tell me what I did.
Slam.
Anyway. All right. Well, B&G Buns is saying that the injuries could be a big deal. So let's go over what we know injury-wise. Chris Thompson got injured again in this game.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I think he came back in though, didn't he?
He did, but I mean, he kind of got injured. He was coming back in, but you could see he hurt a rib, and it didn't. You and I were joking about it, but he really did hurt another rib.
Yeah.
And I think right on that play that we were joking at, we were like, they hurt him, but they hurt a different rib because he had he looked like a quarterback with that humongous flak jacket on. So,
let me see. Chris Thompson, sidelined. B&G Buns is reporting. Troy Apke to the IR. What about Ryan Anderson? Didn't he get injured at one point? I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
Anyway.
It was hard to tell because there was a play when they had Vigil. Zach Vigil was going in as his backup as a fullback.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "What's that guy doing?" And then they figured that out. One of the might have been Charles Davis. I don't know. Figured it out and said that he was the backup for Ryan Anderson as a fullback, offensive player. So that was pretty funny.
What about? Well, I kind of like that idea anyway. That you don't waste an entire roster spot on a fullback if you're only going to use them 3 plays a game. Just put one of those other dudes in there and teach them the 3 plays that you're going to run.
That's what the Patriots have done for years.
So this Dunbar injury is a little unnerving, no pun intended, because we know what happened the last time we had a nerve damage injury on our squad.
It was Jarrett, right?
Keyshawn Jarrett, and his career ended on that.
Yeah, so got to be careful with that.
So what I heard is Dunbar could be running, and then he would lose feeling in his leg, and it would just give out. You can't have
that's
that.
not good.
I mean, you can't have that as a cornerback.
Right, and him being out is the whole reason why Stroman has been in so much. But
Stroman 2 weeks in a row has given up a giant pass.
Well, at least in this last game,
I called this one.
This last game, he gave up the pass early. The other one, he gave it up later, and for a touchdown. This one, at least he gave it up early, in the game. I don't
think it ended up costing us anything, right? We held after that.
I think we did,
but still, it was 3rd and 15, and we're like, dude, why is Josh Norman over on that dude? Too late.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. I think that was the 44-yarder for Odell Beckham. He had over 100 yards in the game. He just didn't score any touchdowns.
So B&G Buns is reporting that he read Dunbar's injury is serious. I haven't seen anything else on it.
I wouldn't be surprised at that at all.
Which leads me to wonder why we didn't sign a cornerback or try to trade for one.
Well, there probably weren't any available. I'm really surprised that we did this what could be a shrewd move by Doug Williams.
Yeah.
Yet another move by Doug Williams doing things that are, I don't know, intelligent.
Trading a 4th-round pick for one of the best safeties available.
Yeah.
Intelligent. Or in trading the house for Albert Hainsworth. Not intelligent.
Not intelligent.
Or turtleneck guy. What was his name? From the Bears.
I can't even remember. And he's like a football announcer now.
He's an announcer now. His name escapes me. That guy sucked. Do we need to go on? Let's go on. Donovan McNabb, Deion Sanders, that other guy from the Cowboys that we got, the guy from the Dolphins,
Dave Fiore, Jason Taylor. What was up with that?
They took a lot of the Redskins' money.
Oh yeah, they sure did. That was yeah. Hopefully, so far it seems like Doug Williams has got pretty good reins on everything. So hopefully that will continue as that whole move has become like much more crystal clear this season.
Yeah. So you were mentioning that there may be a couple receivers available, but Brandon Marshall, what's his stat? What's his story? He was awesome a couple years ago.
Brandon Marshall got released today, which means no one would even give him a 7th round, so he can sign with anybody. So I mean, it sounds like he might be done, like physically done.
Oh, really?
But we'll see. I mean, if we can bring him in for half season, see if he's got anything.
Yeah,
he'd be all right. But I think he might be done. So we'll see.
What about Capri Bibbs? Didn't he get injured in this game?
He did as well. And they said he came back in, but I don't remember him coming back in and like playing, like running the ball. So
I don't either. I don't remember.
See what his stats were.
I remember AP breaking off one for like 65 yards though to seal it.
That guy was galloping like a horse. That was just amazing to watch him. Like in the 4th quarter, he did all that.
Yeah, he said that his legs like tensed up at the end on that run.
Yeah, you could tell.
That might have been the galloping.
Maybe.
Why is he galloping? I was like, I don't know, but he's getting there.
Oh crap.
And that block from Scherf was freaking amazing. Did you go back and watch it?
It was, man.
And Rollier had a good block. Same play.
Pretty much everyone. I mean, even the field goal kicker missed it was a long kick. He just had a horrible miss, and then after that, he was right as rain again. So, I mean, it's going to be hard to find like kick in the balls for this last game.
I already know who mine is, and you're not stealing it. As a matter of fact, do we want to go into that?
We probably should.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the Balls Award. Kicking the Balls Award is brought to you by Ridipoo. Sorry I had the sound down at the beginning of it. If you have a septic tank that you want to keep clean and working and operational, then you must insert Ridipoo once a month. Sorry. John, how often do you insert Ridipoo?
Oh my goodness, I'm not on a septic system, so I haven't had to worry about that.
I have a septic tank here. I insert Ridipoo at least once a month. And in the 15 years I've been at this house, my septic tank has not been clogged at all.
That's saying something.
Yeah.
All right. Kicking the Balls Awards. All right, you should go first.
My Kicking the Balls Award is going to VD for dropping the wide open pass at a very critical time in the game, in my opinion. I don't remember exactly what the critical time was, but it was actually a good play call for once in this game by Gruden that it even caught me off guard that he would call it. And Alex Smith rolled out, made a good throw. He had a blocker in front of him.
And he just dropped it.
And I think it was 3rd down. I'm pretty sure it was. I'm like 98% sure it was. So my Kicking the Balls Award is going to VD for dropping the ball. Literally.
Dropping the ball. All right. All right, my Kicking the Balls is going to Aaron's favorite quarterback, Alex Smith.
Okay.
He was like he wasn't just overthrowing like the long balls. He threw one ball that landed in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, that one where it was like behind the safety and the safety couldn't even intercept it because it was so far off?
Yeah, it was so far behind him. It was crazy. Like, it was so far behind. Like, this guy I don't know. I guess we have decided to go with a run first most of the time, kind of offensive mentality where the quarterback takes care of the ball instead of like, I don't know. You have to throw it deep a few times a game, but man, that's hard to catch passes from him.
You just
It's
hate
not
Alex
even it's
Smith.
not even the long ones. He throws the short ones and has problems with those as well. And when he finally gets one pass that right on target, it's like BD. He just drops it. So
Yeah, he gets one there, and it's like,
it's like, oh, he finally got a good throw, and you were just like, oh, I can't catch it. Oh man,
yeah, I'm not used to it being right there where it's supposed to be.
yeah.
All right, that's a good one.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
Alex Smith has been playing lower than what I hoped he would play. Less
he doesn't turn
quality.
the ball over though. But yeah, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed, and I'm not surprised.
Wait, didn't he throw a pick in this game and then he went and made the tackle? Or was that last week where the fumble and he made the tackle after the
Might have
fumble?
been
Or
last
this week, AP fumbled. Yeah, AP fumbled this week, and Alex Smith went and made a pretty big tackle. So we'll give him that. That was this game. AP
He could have been
fumbled.
injured.
Who could
Someone
have
would
been
have
injured?
stuck with pew pew pew.
Yeah, but Pew 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 has a pretty good record against the Giants, doesn't he? Or was that the Cowboys? I was reading that somewhere.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
All right, I'm just going to say it now. I didn't say this in preseason, but it just popped into my mind that I don't know how much we would be losing with Pew Pew
Didn't
Pew
have AP.
at this point. I'm just
Oh
going
my
to throw that out and let people discuss it amongst themselves. How much would we be losing production-wise if we had Pew 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 in? Talk amongst yourselves. All right, in the meantime, let's see what's going on in the chat room with their Kicking the Balls awards.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh, by the way, gave me his today. He said, and I'm not even making this up, he said he was giving his Kicking the Balls award to Trent Williams because he's like a fragile China doll, and he keeps getting all these little injuries. And even when he injures his finger, he limps off the field.
That's some cold right there.
Josh is known for giving some pretty cold Kicking the Balls awards
Sean Taylor.
for dying.
Yep. We didn't even make that.
We're not making it up. You can go back and find the episode. Go find the episode and listen to it, all right? We're not making it up.
Yeah.
It's still on YouTube. I mean, iTunes.
Damn, gosh.
All right. All right, into the chat room here.
Yeah.
I can't believe Josh gave that to him. Anyway,
Still in this day and age,
we were just like,
Josh is usually like happy-go-lucky, but every now and then, like he'll just come up with some cold mess right there. My man Leroy out the window.
all right, here they are. The chat room is kicking it out over there. A bunch of stuff coming through. It's hard for me to read it all. All right, Kicking the Balls award. Josh Norman for dropping the critical interception and looking around like,
Man, I hope nobody
dropped it again, man.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I made
You know
$3
what?
million for that ball I just dropped. I'm so mad at myself, but I'm not giving the $3 million back. All right, that's a good one. Yeah, he should have definitely come up with that.
Yeah.
Because Deshaun, Trayshawn, HaHa, Clinton Dix, or DJ Swearinger would have come up with it.
By the way, haha says that his the pronunciation of haha, it's supposed to be one word, but it's spelled in the press as two.
So it's supposed to be like ha-ha?
It's supposed to be like
ha ha.
Like, ha-ha.
Is it equal accent? Ha ha.
Okay.
Or is it ha-ha? Or is it
Ha ha.
ha-ha?
Ha ha. Oh,
Ha! See dicks. Ha ha! Is that supposed to be like huzzah? Ha! See dicks. All right. Let's get back to the other kicks here.
B&G Buns did say Alex Smith doesn't throw big plays, but he doesn't turn the ball over. No fumbles, 1 pick in 7 games. That there is a lot to say about that.
Yeah, and Alamo City is kind of summing up what I try to put into words, but I'm not very good at it. That throw by Alex Smith, if it was more accurate, it would have been picked off. That safety man. But even the safety wasn't expecting it to be behind him. He was like, "Oh, I can't get back there and get that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, they're also 1-7 now. So, I mean,
Yeah.
they don't have the best safeties. I mean, they
Michael
traded Apple
Graff.
right before the game.
What? I'm sorry.
They traded Eli Apple right before the game, like 2 days before the game.
Yeah, it's true. Tough week to kick anyone in the balls. I'm happy we won a game we should have won. Yes, I will say that because I was really concerned because we know what happened in week 17 last year or 16, whichever one it was.
Both of them. One against the Giants, but the one before that as well.
And if we would have beaten the Giants, we still would have went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And we didn't even come up with enough. We couldn't muster up enough to beat them. At least we beat them this time. So maybe that's a little bit of a turn in the upwards direction of a team that's not so dysfunctional. Let's just say that. Win games that you're supposed to.
The games are won and lost on the offensive and defensive line. I don't know how many times we have said that over the last 459 episodes. And right now, the defensive line is stout. So,
pretty much everywhere on the defense is stout except for cornerback at this point, I would say.
yeah, really, cornerback is going to be our weaknest, weak areas. And for the first time in a long time, we don't have like wide receivers to stick on that side of the ball if we needed to, like Quentin Dunbar.
Mm-hmm. We hope that he will be okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see here. Kicking the Balls Award, Alamo City. Live music is to Minuski for having Greg Stroman cover Odell Beckham. Yes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just that one play. It was like the entire first quarter.
It was like a quarter
half.
and a half before we saw Josh Norman finally get on him. And that was partially because Odell like moved to another spot himself. And then Josh Norman just followed him after that.
Yeah. Let's see. Is that it? Is there any more in here? They're already giving game balls.
Oh yeah, we should probably do our game balls.
Okay, so I think that's all the kicks they're giving out. No one wants to give kicks, which is understandable because it was a pretty good game, especially on the defense. So, then let's go into what everyone wants to do. And now, the coveted and ever elusive Game Ball Award. The Game Ball Award. It's not brought to you by anyone except for Sour Skittles.
Yeah.
So, you want to go first on the game ball?
Man. You know who had a really good game and had a couple of big third downs to extend drives? Josh Doxson.
He did.
He
Quietly had a good game.
He quietly had maybe his best Redskins game, unless he scored a touchdown that won a game. But I can't remember if we won any of those. Anyway, I'm going to give mine to Josh Doxson. He had a deceptively good game.
Yep. It's a surprising one that you're giving it to him, but I'll have to agree with you because if you look at the offense, he was one of the bright spots on the offense.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a good one.
Yeah. Good. I mean, we need him. We need him to get out there because who else do we have? The butcher, the baker, the camp.
Richardson. I think Richardson had a pretty nice catch.
Richardson had a good catch, yeah.
But
He still
it's
hurt.
not like, I mean, if you think about it, though, like I can't really tell when I'm watching on TV like how open or not open these guys are getting. But it's not like these guys are dropping balls left and right. It's not like they suck. When they get it thrown to them, most of the time they pull it in. Like all of our receivers.
If they're open, yeah.
So they're either not getting open or Alex Smith isn't throwing it to him. And I guess I could go back and watch the all 22 because I have the NFL Game Pass. That all 22 thing is so boring to watch. But anyway, yeah. So I don't quite know what the deal is with that. When we are there in a couple weeks and can watch the whole field at once, along with these guys, Pepper Spray, Michael Graff, Alamo City Live Music, B&G Buns, they're all going to meet us at the game, right, guys?
Solid.
We're going to see the Texans game. So, yeah, then we'll be able to check it out. But I don't know. So, all right, my Game Ball Award is going to go to my dog. Where's the sound effect?
That's my dog.
DJ Swearinger. For not one, but 2 picks and almost 3 in this game versus Gazoo. Especially for the one at near the goal line where he totally baited Eli to throw it to Beckham, where he like faked like he was going man to man on this other dude, and then he just turns and steps in front of Beckham and picks it off.
It was a bam. Oh yeah, that was really well done.
Yeah. So yeah, and the other one was just, he was just wide open. And then who was it? The other Redskin that like tried to slow down the receiver with his butt so that DJ could catch that ball. Remember that?
I can't. Yeah, I do. I can't remember who it was, but yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Josh Norman.
It wasn't Josh Norman. Yeah, so DJ Swearinger is getting mine, although I could pick a plethora of people on the defense, including Matt Ioannidis, Ryan Kerrigan, the entire D-line.
Matt Ioannidis had a great game.
He had
Probably
a great game.
the best game he's ever had.
In fact, we'll give him Josh's game ball, just so he can get his name up on our list here.
Yeah, Ioannidis. Papadopoulos.
Ioannidis. Anyway, okay, let's look in the peanut gallery. Who's giving some games in here? Let's see. Kerrigan. Pepper Spray gives his to Kerrigan for another great game. B&G Buns is also giving his to Kerrigan.
You said that Kerrigan were you the person that said that Kerrigan seemed to be bull rushing people more? Like trying to get a better, like more direct path to the quarterback?
That wasn't me.
Okay, it was someone else I was hearing. It's probably TV, I guess.
I'm not that astute. I do know he's been playing well, even though he's not getting the results. I mean, he's getting in there, he's hurrying the quarterback, and they're rolling away from him, and then a lot of the middle guys are cashing in on that.
Cashing in because of Matt Ioannidis.
Yeah. Let's see who else. Actually, Alamo City Live Music thinks Alex Smith deserves some credit for getting that the fumble tackle. The fumble tackle after Adrian Peterson fumbled it.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Graff, DJ Swearinger. And Alamo City's goes to Matt Ioannidis, just like Josh's. Yeah, Matt Ioannidis has come. He's one of those homegrown dudes, man. Those are the guys that you don't let get away.
Yeah, he was a 5th or 6th round. Sixth. He's a 6th round.
Sixth.
Sounds like
pick.
Sound of Music or something.
Remember when we signed Dix?
No, not Sound of Music. Music Man. Let me just name all the musicals from the 1950s.
Remember when we signed Dix?
Remember when we signed Dix? All right, dude. I think that wraps it up, man.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
No.
You're forgetting one thing.
Of course not. Because you've got to do Aaron's Gregarious prediction.
That's the only music I have. Aaron's precarious predictions. You guys will all know from watching and listening to our show that I have been correct 3 straight weeks now on my precarious prediction of the Redskins winning.
Yeah.
Last week, I predicted that the Redskins would go into the Ghetto Lands and beat the Giants by a score of, I think, 24-3, 26-3, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't quite do that. They did beat them, though, and they beat them 20-13. So, really, it was like 20-6, because it was really garbage time touchdown for the Giants, but whatever. We'll give them the 13. I mean, if it was 20-6, I was even closer. Anyway, all right, this week, the Redskins are playing the Falcons at home. Yeah. The Falcons, who are known for their offense.
Straight to Julio.
Straight to Julio. Known for their offense. But you know who's known for their defense? The Redskins. And you know who's going to come to play this week in Washington?
Ha ha.
The Redskins, straight with their newly signed Hashan, Trayshawn, Ha-Ha, C. Dix. Ha-Ha, C. Dix, and DJ Swearinger are going to be a force to be reckoned with on the back end. Ioannidis, Daron Payne, Jonathan Allen. I almost said Nancy Kerrigan. Ryan Kerrigan and Preston Smith are going to be a force to be reckoned with on the front. Foster and Zach Brown in the middle are going to be too much for the Falcons' high-power offense. And I think it's going to be a little cold, and they're used to be playing inside in Atlanta where it's nice and warm. So here's what's going to happen.
It's actually going to be pretty warm this weekend.
Oh, it is? Oh, hold on. That messes up my whole prediction.
Well, it's
all right. Hold on. I'm recalculating.
It looked like it would be like low 60s.
I got the recalculated. The Redskins are still going to pull away with this one. Surprise.
All right.
Adrian Peterson will have 2 touchdowns. Josh Doxson will have 1 touchdown.
Woo!
And your dog, Dustin Hopkins, will have 1 field goal.
Go, Dustin.
Redskins are going to win this game in D.C. A score 24-9. Falcons will get 3 field goals because they're going to get 3 busted plays thanks to Greg Stroman. But Ha-Ha will blow up the dude that burns Stroman to keep him from getting in the end zone. Ha-Ha.
Ha-ha.
C. Dix. So that's it. 24-9 is my prediction. Redskins over the Falcons in Washington.
See. All right.
Michael Graff calls them the Dirty Dicks. Who is the Dirty Dicks? Is that
him and Swearinger?
He says, we're going to smack the dirty birds with our dirty dicks. Dude, that's D-I-X, I'm saying right now, for everyone listening. As in Clinton Dix. It does not mean anything else. Clinton Dix. C. Dix.
Why do you say that?
Ha-ha, C. Dix.
That's what everyone's talking about.
Ha-ha.
All the Redskins
I'm talking about drawing a line in the sand, dude. Across this line. Over the line! Over the line!
Cut!
Over the line!
What?
Not on the rug, man.
Ew.
All right.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah.
Well, that about rounds it up, don't you think?
Kick it. Yeah. Get ready for the game this weekend.
Totally ready for the game this weekend. I'm sure you guys are. Redskins finish out their first half of the season this week. Top of the NFC East. Hopefully we can stay that way.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Oh, what?
I would be remiss if I end this podcast before we talk about the play of your dog, Tressway.
Tressway.
He is hilarious, dude. He came out there. He got the penalty on him for running into the kicker. And I saw him in the post-game interview, and he was cracking me up because he was like us. He's like, man, dude. He was like talking to JP Finley. Like, dude, last week when I got touched and Jay was telling me I got to act a little bit because if I'm going to get those calls. And he's like, so I acted this time and like limping off a little bit. And and then he said that he just came on and just, remember he got that little injury? He was like, but it hurt, man. I got hit in the leg and it hurt. and
yeah, because he was going to go on, or Dustin Hopkins was going to go on and punt for him.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, I'm going in.
Yeah. So he comes in and just freaking wails it after that injury.
Yeah.
Which was amazing. But his interview was hilarious. And they were like, what do you think about D-Hop coming in there to kick it? And he was like, oh, dude, he's got a cannon. It would have been great. But and then he was like, dude, I can't tell you how great it is. You got AP that comes up to me after the game and congratulates me. I'm like, dude, you're one of the best running backs ever. I'm just happy to be in the locker room. He was cracking up because he just sounded like a normal like football fan that gets to hang out with these guys. Yeah, it was hilarious. You should try to find that interview and watch. We should try to get him on the podcast because he would be hilarious on here.
It would be funny.
Yeah. Anyway, so I couldn't end the podcast without talking about that. Anyway.
Yeah, well done.
We'll talk to you guys next week.
Yeah.
Hail to the Redskins.
No. Harry Hog Football. Harry Hog at Twitter. Desmond C. Lee 2 at Twitter. Big Redskins fan.
We'll see you guys next week. Hail to the Redskins.
YouTube, yep. Oh, yeah. And if you see a Cowboys fan, you know what to do.
Shut up!